Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here today again. I want to share my next series of how actually we want to help people to help others to get into a business whereby they are able to get passive income and increase their current financial status by doing a business. So before I go into that topic, today's I want to share the last couple of viewings which we had was about conditioning, and then the other one was a bit of a fear. So today I will want to go deeper into the fear of rejection. Okay, fear of rejection, which are some of the things which I find most pertinent, most very much deciding factors if one wants to enter into change the financial status. So many ones who actually want to do business, they are not really well prepared to enter into this circle of business. So they want to do something like a business means you want to increase your income. You got to do some. It involves some marketing and opening up yourself to others. So many of us actually have a automatic mechanism in us to basically conditioning us to not to get the rejection. Okay, not to get the rejection. So when we want to do business, the first thing you want to do is you have to start want to do something, but immediately the concerns about why it's dangerous and it is not predictable and you might mostly fail. These are the automatic listening we get, which actually stop us from moving into that circle. So majority of us stay in the same position but have an expectation to do something. Maybe some opportunity may come in and you can get the higher income, but let me tell you frankly, more or less it is a possible outcome which will happen, which nothing much will happen if you stay in the same position and hope to get a better income. Okay, so I'm sharing this number of series here, which is actually the behind the scene or something mental preparation which you have to be prepared to go into the circle of business. Okay, whether it is a self-employed or a MLM business or this kind of business, which we call today's this kind of business is more depending on your own personality. Okay, and how your objectiveness of how you actually share this go into this business to become competent. Okay, so before I just want to share a little bit of this topic, which is a fear of rejection, which is actually something which we automatically will face. Okay, I'm actually very much veteran at this kind of fear of rejection topic, because I have been in marketing and sales for a number of years, maybe a few decades. So I can competently share something. This is something very dear to me, which I have been able to embrace and able to become very comfortable with facing fear of rejection. Okay, so I'm here actually to share this thing. So the first one was actually I told you about the conditioning, how we came about that kind of personality of stopping us from moving into a business of something uncertain. Okay, whether it's a business or relationship, this fear factor will always come up. So it comes from the childhood, and that childhood over time comes into your personality. That's why majority of persons are very afraid of facing another person, or face to face. They only face somebody which is very comfortable with among our friends. So if you want to go into something more uncertain, you have to be prepared. So this topic which I'm sharing here is actually to aid you to become prepared. The full recording of this is on my channel, which I cannot mention here because this is we are just focused on the live here with TikTok. All right. So I invite anyone who's joining here today to be comfortable. I will be very. I will say I will be interactive. If you like to listen, please pay to listen. You can sit down the whole, follow through the whole 1 hour which I'm here. It's great. If not, you can always get the recording. Okay. So I'm actually inviting persons who are interested to move from a business, from a current status of maybe an employment basis, or maybe you're doing a small selling business, but you want to go further. These are some of the things which are important, and I will be sharing a lot more as we go along. Okay, so today the main topic is fear of rejection. Before I want to share this fear of rejection, I would like to listen to a short recording of a video which you can get. I just want to play this video so that you can hear this, what actually this is all about. Okay. Right? Okay.
And the worst part, the people who should be telling you this, your parent, about getting older, is completely wrong. And the worst part, the people who should be telling you this, your parents, your teachers, society, they're either lying to you or they don't know themselves. You see, I spent the first 50 years of my life believing the same lies you probably believe right now. I thought I had it all figured out. I had the career, the house, the respect of my peers. But at 52, something happened that shattered everything I thought I knew. And what I discovered in the 21 years since then has completely changed how I see life, death, and everything in between. But before I tell you what happened, I need you to understand something. The reason I'm making this video isn't to impress you or to make myself feel wise. I'm making this because I'm running out of time, and there are things you need to hear before it's too late. Not for me, for you. At 52, I had what doctors call a cardiac event. That's a fancy way of saying my heart tried to kill me. I was in a meeting discussing quarterly projections.
Yeah. Okay. So that man, but I'm also, what I want to say is something like what you heard from the video. I'm sharing something which I want to think if it falls on the right ears, it might make a difference to whoever is listening. Okay. So this is what I am actually doing. I also I may not have much time, but I want to share this, what I'm sharing, sincerely, so that those out there, I'm sure everyone has got some challenges. This way we might be able to do something together. Okay. So the thing here is, what are we here? I'm here basically looking for people who want to do business. All right, who want to join me in a business, which is what. But to do that, I want to make sure those who are coming in understand that some of the things which have to be prepared. Because from my many years of marketing and sales, I find that many of us, when we come into business, like me, when I came into my first marketing sales job many decades ago, I did not know all these things which I'm going to share in these videos which I'm now preparing. The first one was the conditioning, and then today is the second one is the rejection, fear of rejection. I'm learning this. I learned this through a very hard way, but I want to make this clear that if you were able to listen now and pick up the skill now, it will help you in all the any type of sales or marketing or business you will encounter. All right. So here is what it's all about. So the thing today is I want to share is the fear of rejection. As I said just now, we come into life, we are born, we have actually fought through among a lot of other cells to be the winner. But when we come into the real world, this thing, fear of rejection, I feel was very, very much. When I first started marketing, I was also only to sell. When I first sold, I was only selling to friends I know, and that of course is very limited. So I have to go into something which is direct selling. So you got to sell to some people who do not know you. So when we have that fear comes up, I mean, this is common. Okay, everyone has this fear. When the fear comes up, we cannot go forward to see this person, because when we hear the word no, I'm not interested, not interested, no, those kind of common, we feel rejected. Okay, so everyone cannot feel, we don't like to feel rejected. We feel lack of love or rejected, not worthy. So that was really a major hurdle when you want to go to increase your sales. But I see some of my peers who are very good at it seem to be doing better than me, who I identified that something was not right. This is what. So what was it? Was the fear. So we go to a lot of motivation talks. Got a lot of exercises, but still the fear is still there. So it was stopping the progress of my business, which was to sell, okay, to people. So this thing, when I talk to new people today, I see this is the same issue, which we are not able to address. So the first thing we have to understand is we have to accept there is this fear of rejection. It's not real. It is very much emotion. Fear is far greater than any other fear. So the number one fear we face is the fear of facing someone we do not know. That is the first. That is why we go through life maybe not learning this skill. So this skill is, once you learn, it becomes a very powerful. I would say the word powerful because it's just powerful. So you can influence people. That's what, just like all the top leaders, they have this fear. They're not fear because they speak in front of thousands of people, and they're able to influence people. So the thing is how you influence someone to believe what are you saying. So this is the main thing is they all have this fear. So we have many tools to help us to reduce this. I will not say remove, I will only reduce. Okay, the number one which I did was, first one, I used to attend. I started to encounter what is wrong with me. So I found that it was actually natural that you have to fear. The only way to do it was to have a breakthrough. So even though we know it's fearful, but the mental preparation is what we have important. How to break through. So any kind of business you go, any sales you do, you can go to any motivation talk. They will tell you the goodness, the golden fruits coming in from if you do the business. But many still stop. Many still just stop. They say, okay, let me think about it, because they know there is this. I'm going to be encountered to a lot of people, and they not address this fear themselves. So you can keep on going to opportunity after opportunity. But if that opportunity is something where you're going to deal with people, automatically you have to deal with people. You have to sell to someone, either through the face-to-face or through email or something. They has to have that face. So what do? Mostly, I think they just hold back. Okay, just hold back. I am here to train now anyone who is willing to embrace this and join us, provide you the tools. Today's techniques of overcoming this fear is much more easier than those who have in my much earlier times. Okay, this is what we are sharing here. So the first one is you have to embrace it. Okay, number one. Embrace it means you have to accept it, that it's there. All right, the fear is there. So once you accept it, and then the second one is, I would say, is the how you interpret the response. Okay, how you interpret the response. If a person says no, the automatic response is we feel rejected. Just like when you were young, or everyone was young at one time, you want to impress girls. To impress girls, of course, we all want to feel a companion. The first thing is to ask the first girl out. So the other side was also equally fearful, and this side is also fearful. So both parties are always fearful. What I will say no, and what if I say yes and he's not the right person? All this internal dialogue keeps going. So the only way to do it is to ask. So when we ask, we must ask in a certain way whereby we are able to anticipate an answer. Okay, if you just ask, can I would like to go out with me? Most probably the signal coming from the sensors will be most probably to protect the person will say play safe is to say no. All right, to say no. So when you get that no, you automatically get the feeling of rejection. So what we do, you don't ask. And then I notice many people, many persons, because of this one incident, they dare not go into any more relationship for a very long time. Very long time. So we're just basically scared. So similarly, when you go to a job, you are not able to accept when they turn down. When you work in the company, you maybe have maybe you are called to one day to be terminated or laid off. We can't face it because we have never addressed the fear of rejection. So what they say, one door closes, another door opens. This is another. So we have to use a technique which is we call psycho-cybernetics, is to reprogram the meaning of the word fear. Okay, fear of rejection. There's actually two things here. One is fear, automatic we have this fear, and the rejection is another. So but in marketing we can put it together, fear of rejection. Basically that's what. So this fear is the number one factor which I think we have to get clear first. If you do any marketing, you have to encounter there is going to be the fear. Okay, if you cannot address this fear, then I guess you will have to do some practice to embrace the fear. So the next short recording I want to share before I go into the more details of how you overcome the fear. Let's listen to another guru which will be sharing about just a couple of minutes. Okay.
You, a prospecting expert. You see, here's what I find. There's so many salespeople who are great salespeople or could be great salespeople if they could just master prospecting. If you follow me, you know that I make prospecting really the central piece of what I work on, what I talk about. Because I believe in prospecting. And I, too, used to be one of those people that, I didn't want to prospect. But what I've done is I've been able to master prospecting. I want to share this with you in a series of videos that we're going to be rolling out one a week here. And you're going to find all of them. What I did was I broke down and I came up with a list of all of the reasons people do not like to prospect. And we're going to break each one of those down, each one, each week. I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you why and how to overcome. First one, overcoming the fear of rejection. Overcoming the fear of rejection. Here's the deal. See, we have this fear of rejection because we don't know, we don't feel good. But let me share with you 6 things right now. Number 1, you have to believe in the outcomes you create. It's not about what you sell. It's not even how you sell. It's why you sell. To really quote Simon Sinek. It is.
Okay, so I hope you can hear it. If you got, you can hear the video, or you cannot hear, please put in your comments. If those who are listening here, thank you very much. If you feel this is useful, also like to share to your friends and peers who are actually interested in marketing and business. So here's what it says. The first thing is you have to embrace. I took a long time. I'm going to make this. I took a long time to, I would say, master. The word was to just practice and practice and practice, and to keep investigating into why we are not able to get the outcomes. Okay, the first thing is, when you do a business, is why you are doing the business. Why? The why you are doing the business. Here I'm sharing the why is, we want to increase your income. I want to help people who are interested to earn $3,000 and more in the next 90 days. This is what I want to share. Okay, this is my outcome. So I want to find people who are interested to earn this money. All right. So to do that, like for me now in this particular situation, to do this, I have to come out of my circle of fears of people who, like, maybe they are not interested to do, because the circle maybe I am having currently are not interested in doing they know there is this, I know there is a fear factor. So similarly, when I was doing marketing in the beginning, I also, I just give you a little bit of background. I was doing marketing, direct selling. All right. The first fear I had was to talk to people older than me. When I saw a name card with the name was Dato or Tan Sri or something, CEO of a person, I would not call the person, because I only call people who are, I think, normal, average workers, working class, not so senior. All right, because I fear, Dato, Sir, or this category, Semen, or Mr. They won't be listening to me. So you have this kind of bad, not good self-belief. So that stopped me. I cannot get the business which my other friends or colleagues who were able to get the kind of business. So I understood that was the first problem. I was fearing of these people. So what I did was, I will, in the beginning time, not well understand, I will cancel the name. I will cancel the beginning, the Sir, Tan Sri, Dato, I will cancel. So I wouldn't be, I told myself, this one I don't know this person. I just call him as a person. So I did that, and then I find that it worked for a while. Because we are not. So the next one is, I learned is, I am an advocate of a lot of. I found that you got to read books. So those days we read books. So read how to do sales. They say put a mirror in front of you, smile in front of the mirror. Then the other very hard part is to have you must have a script. Okay, because before the script, we have to we do cold calling. We go door to door to knock. Okay, so when we go door to door to knock, those days was much easier than today. Today there is a signboard outside. Salespeople not allowed. Okay, no unauthorized person not come in. Okay, there's already put outside the door. So I don't come outside the door of the shop or the office. Salespeople not allowed. So imagine one shot, you go every five shops you go, all them put the salespeople not allowed. Then you have the touch card, the card there, access card. You go ask, what do you? Can I see so and so? They close the phone, close it. So you cannot go inside. So what we do is you come back. So this is what we all have to go through. All right. So the more you practice, I can see a lot of my circle Many cannot go through this. They are not willing to go through. So the first thing is you have to be very much disciplined, be more determined. So the goal here was to increase the outcome. So all these challenges were part of the thing we have to learn how to access. So you have to come up with creative ideas how to get into the circle. One is to have the goal. The goal. What is your goal? The goal is to have this thing in the next. For me, this is my goal. Okay, like now currently my goal is to. So I'm just giving you. If you want to do business, you have to have the first thing is the goal. The goal must be very clear. The goal must be bigger than the current circumstances. So this is the fear of rejection. Okay. So the number two is to just what they say is to get over the first most important thing in the day. If your first important thing in your day is to study the script or mental preparation, what you can do today is to just do that first. So the first thing we did was to listen to motivation tips. So there's many motivation tips which we have. Once you have conditioned your mind, you understand that you have to fear this. You are willing to challenge the obstacles, challenge the objection. You know, these are the objection they're going to get is the not interested. You understand the not interested doesn't mean it is to me. It is just an automatic pattern. It's just automatic. So you have to, when I learn the master the script, okay, the person is going to say no. Yes, I accept. He's going to say no, not interested. So when I says no or not interested, before he says no or not interested, I have already programmed myself to change the opening script. Opening script. The first opening script is very important. What are you going to say which the guy will catch his attention? Number one, you must know the script. So you must. So many again here basically come down to basic. You don't want to write the script. You don't want to study. You don't want to listen to motivation tips. These are the things which is lacking in a lot of sales marketing people. They do not want to sit down because they are not naturally focused to sit down and listen. Like this one now to listen here, the next 1 hour, many will just scroll. This is not the people I want. Okay, this is not the people I want. I want the people who are willing to sit and listen, even though it may be boring. But if I was hoping, I was praying, if I was someone like me came and to talk to me 25, 30 years ago, or maybe much earlier, it will have made a marked difference. But anyway, I was more determined, and I observe how successful people do it. Okay, there's no luck. There's a technique. There's no luck here. All right, they learn. They went to the one who did most, who went to experience most knows, were the ones who did better than the ones who don't want to listen to no. So number two is you have to accept the no's. Oh, sorry, number three, accept the no's. Accept the no's. The more no's you do, that's why they say, if you do 20, 100 phone calls or 50 phone calls, you will get a certain percentage. Okay, the certain percentage to say not yes, but maybe say go to the next level. That's what we call marketing is a step is to find the suspect, and then you convince the person to become a prospect, and then you make a presentation, then you follow up, and then you close. So that is a process. So all these processes are already there. Today we can read books. There's all these processes, and there's a lot of training in the mental preparation to prepare all this stuff. But again, I'm sharing here is a shortcut I'm having here. I have the technology. I have to the high tech technology to make it all this easier. All right. What I'm shocking is what I experience, and what most people are not willing to listen or follow up is the old technique. So many of us are doing marketing with the old technique. So they don't address all these factors. When you go, you can go to and then as many classes, as many opportunity meetings, business opportunity meeting, and you might feel nothing much will happen if you don't follow, don't accept, because many companies are not have the time and the resources to address this stuff. So you have to pick it up yourself. So if you come, so I picked it up myself because I was always having a complaint. Why don't the company teach me all this? The company is actually teaching, but we are not listening. Okay, that's it. So we were not listening to what we was being taught, and we were not willing to try and automate because the fear is so too high. The fear factor, you have to slowly, over time, bring it down slowly. It will be reduced. You have to reduce the fear slowly. Okay, you have to reduce the fear by practice. So to practice this, the goal must be first determined. The goal must be first determined. So I have the belief, when I did the first marketing, I thought, I'm not good enough. I went to do something else. As long as you keep on doing sales and marketing, I want to do a business, you have to overcome this one. So, so people we invite to come and do a business meeting with us, it's the same problem. They are not willing to listen. They know there is this fear, but they do not want to learn how to overcome this fear, because it is better to stay as they are, safe, as we call play safe. If you listen to all the great marketers, the great performers, the great sportsmen, the great actors, they all have the same pattern. Those are the kind of people I want to accept. I want to coach, who are willing to go on this journey, to listen to the no's. Like Muhammad Ali, he has to, all the boxers they have, the more punches they had, the more stronger they became. The one who can't, so the Jim Carrey, he used to practice in front of the camera how to be funny. Many hundred times he created his persona. And then he was able today to become, you can hear all his sharing. It's all about practice. So any person, the actor, Steven, what's his name? The actors, they all the same pattern. They have practice. Even the sales, even the marketing guys, the ones all who they have practice. There's no luck. All right, they practice and script. So I just have to follow. I followed that script. But today we are having better technology. So I invite those who are interested to listen in, fill up your contact. I will be able to guide you freely how to do this. So that even there are a lot of companies who actually want salespeople, marketing people, but it's just be difficult because many of us are not willing to do this part. All right, it is very costly. So it very costly to the programs. So if you go to a seminar, they will ask you, they will say, okay, those who are interested, please sign up, few thousand ringgit. And I saw many of us, because of the fear of losing the money, don't sign up, or even if you sign up, you not practice the whole techniques and everything, is still they find it's a loss of money. So similarly, when you do a marketing business, you are not willing to invest because you don't have all these tools, you don't have these techniques ready, so you are not going, so you stay by yourself. So these are the things, you have to get the goal for yourself clear, then only you are willing to go. So the next program I did was another business, the direct selling. This was not much capital, the same. I have to so I was conditioned my mind. Okay, I said now I'm going to do this. This was a very high-end product, high-ticket product. High ticket. You have to get a person who is willing to pay the cash, no credit card, no. I know the person who I was marketing to had to be at least a millionaire. Okay, he had to be a millionaire to invest into that program. So it was a high ticket product. I think one of the highest ticket products was there. So to get into that circle, this product I used the high ticket product I used to train myself. The company didn't train me, I trained myself. I invested in myself to train myself to study how I'm going to sell this high ticket product to the high income people. All right, the person who I was approaching, I had my niche. This is what you need to have, your niche. So if you're coming into this business, you know what niche are you going. So this niche I knew was people I don't know. So today, 10 years, 11 years ago, 20 years later, these people who are not known to me, today many of them are I would call them my clients. We have kept in touch over 20 years. So this is another skill of keeping in touch with people, building a relationship. The first one was the hard part. They were all, but I think they were the most nicest and most competent person. They don't have time to waste. So this was the market I was having. So I was trained myself. Okay, so I know this is a high ticket product. The commission is high, so I know this is good. Okay, I was easy to earn one. So in that category, just like property, you got just like property marketing. People go into property because it's a high ticket product. You sell a few $1 million property or even $1 million property, you're talking about high. But many come in, property agent, they still cannot make it because the fear is all there. Okay, so this is another thing. You want to enter into property, high ticket product, you have to have all this skill. All right, so the first one was this. So I did cold calling. I disciplined myself 4 times a week. I go there and call. I'm not called. I mean, I go and I create a script. I did the technique. I got a mentor. I went and practiced what the mentor said. Different techniques to get the correct type of people. I cannot share today many of the skills. Maybe they will be. I think many people will not dare to do it. But yeah, you have to. So because I knew that was the market I wanted. All right. Certain type of category of people. Not every successful person. Certain category of people who've got cash sitting in the bank idle. All right. They have money in the bank. They don't know what to do. There are a lot of people in that category. That is what they call the unit trust companies sell this. All right. So, but this one, the person have to pay to. So, my average customers investment those days was average customer today I can calculate is easily 100,000 to 150,000 average like investment with me. All right. So when I got the skill of all this thing, I had a very feeling of a very confident and very powerful person to influence someone to give them the money, give me the money. They get nothing actually. They get a certificate that they own certain thing. Whereas today, this property you buy, you have the asset. But this one was just a certificate. All right. So, but when we want to bring people into the business, it was very tough because many of them were not able to develop this skill. So only we do is the warm market. Once the warm market finish, it is finished. They go off. So this is another breakdown. So here is what I'm sharing is a experience which I have experienced. So I found myself competent. I've done a lot of this research. I have read a lot of books which I was forced to read. But after that, I enjoyed reading because I felt the confidence and the growing, and comfortable to talk to those level of people. So your circle of friends all change. The circle of friends change, your network changes, if you're feeling about how you feel about yourself all change. So this is the thing, you have to have that determination to address this fear. If you go to programs, there are a lot of programs I went, but after the program you come back to square one because there's no the circle of people you're mixed with is very important. How you actually you practice with the circle. So that's why we have a mentor. That's what I advise you. Here I'm hoping you can accept me as someone I can train you, but I'm training you for basically to earn as you learn. All right. So you can sign up. Okay, so this one, accept the thing. Then the other one was let me listen to this. You listen to that one already. Let me put the music. Fear of rejection. Okay, so we have embraced the fear. We have the change the response. This is all about practicing. And then you accept the no. So once you get, when you feel when you feel the changes in your performance, you feel the changes of how people look at you, you feel the change of how you are feeling more confident, then you become, the fear factor becomes lower and lower, less and less. So you do not want to spend, you feel you can interact with people. You know, no, it's not for me. I called maybe, I don't know how many thousand people over the years, and I have accepted the no is part of parcel of it. You want to do business, you have to face the no. So you understand and you accept the no's are normal. Okay, but I have changed many people who have said originally no to me. Today they are my friend. Okay, very long, good friends. But so you just have to be in touch. So the other thing which I think is very important also to understand in this journey of business is we call it you must have a determination to have a relationship. Okay. And to reach out. Okay, so you have to have this. If a person is an introvert, then I think you have to practice. You have to identify how you can be a little bit more engaging. Okay, be the one to step up. Be the one to start the initial talk, because when we want to get comfortable, we have to practice. So you just have to take a chance to practice with people around you. Know that there is a normal response. There is going to be a no. All right, you understand there is a no, or not interested, call me back. This is normal. So you have to give the person information whereby, or some kind of a trigger where he's going to, what is going to trigger him. So here I'm asking, so there's people who have got money, they want to make more money. All right, people who got money, they want to make more money. People who are passive, maybe they will try to be, who are passive, if they are comfortable being passive, and then except they are not the right person, we are going to be. So people who want to be healthy, we have to also show him ways of how you can become healthy. You can only share the ways of become healthy, and he feels it is worthy to make an impact on his health, then he will become a customer. So similarly, if you want to share about a property, sell a property, if you feel that guy is qualified, and he also has a fear of, the person who is buying the property also has a fear of maybe buying the wrong one, because that is normal, you might buy the wrong one. So you have to make sure that if he goes buy the property, it's not going to be the wrong one, because many people encountered salespeople as scammers, all right, or maybe you're going to do what you call a quick sale. So you got to get good at building understand that the no is just temporary, and you must understand that the conversation, you get the good, you follow a script of how to get the client to move him from a no to a next level, maybe to meet up face to face. You remove his fear of buying. These are the little techniques you can learn. So all these techniques, we have the technique. We are now using high-tech methods to make all this fear and everything reduced. All right, much easier. That's why today many people are not willing to even face the camera. Like if you want to do marketing today, you have to do like this kind of live. But you see, many of us they just browse through. They don't want to face the face. So I also knew this. I also have to find. I also fear before doing this live. But I'm practicing it every day. Now I can talk 1 hour, 1 hour. I don't feel fear. I don't care whether people come in or not. I'm all right. All right. Like I'm only looking for some people. Okay. So I also have to psycho myself, change the understanding. So there's a program which I think I will suggest here, is called it's by a very good mentor named Blair Singer. So he's got the cassette video. I think now is now the those days we have a CD. It's called Already Always Way of Listening. The already always way of listening. We have a certain way of listening to everything. So you know that is the way we listen to stuff. So when you all these cybernetics techniques you can pick up. Again, I want to share, I learned all this at a very late age. So I'm giving this information to those who are young me, or those who are looking at the change. These are the things you have to face up to. All right. So the earlier you address it, the better it will be. Just like that guy just now, at 52, he realized something about his health. So he's sharing about why now, earlier it is better. So similarly, we all don't have much time on here. So we are hoping, we want to make a difference on others who are searching and want to have something for their life. So this is the number one. Okay. So so the thing that we have the goal. If anybody has any question, you can please share. Okay. Okay. So the thing is, the best thing is to, again, I last to recap here, is to practice. All right. Practice first. You accept the fear, and then with that fear you move. With the fear you move step by step. And then there are people like me wanting to help and guide. So, but you have to I want to win your trust that I'm here to help you, and but the benefit is for you to earn some extra money. Okay. So before you earn this extra money, you want to earn, everybody wants to earn money. Okay, I hope I'm right, talking to the right audience. Want to earn extra money, you have to do something a business. All right, a business, and to learn all this technique can be very costly. The more you invest in yourself, the better it will be. But to start with, I'm sharing with you something free of charge here, so that you can start to earn something quickly, and then you can start investing in yourself. It becomes a habit to invest in you. A lot of us, we invest in something we feel good. Okay, here it's about having a lot of pain. Okay, here is having a lot of pain, and to enjoy the fruits of your labor later. But many of us like to feel good fast, immediately.
This AI tool is better than 11 Labs for one-time cost. Now you can create long-length audiobooks without ever worrying about running out of credits.
Okay, so So that is the thing. You have to, realize this thing. So the next, the next thing is moving forward. There are many other things which I will share. It's all this recording I've put in the video library. You can look through later. All right, and I hope you will like to share this with share and invite and to follow what I'm sharing here. So as I said, you need to start to accept first, like you want to have buy a better income. Then only you can come into this kind of programs which I'm teaching here based on my life experience. I won't be here for a long time. We are here to give you and then you can earn the money fast. Okay, earn the money quickly. We have all the products, we have the skill set. So these things all might take, you might go to a few errors here and there, and then learn here, learn there, change here, change there, and then realize by the time it's too late. And then sometimes you enjoy a failure fast, you will not be able to retract back to the circle which you are comfortable with. So as I said earlier, many of us, we want to feel good, we want to get good feeling, willing to pay good to get a good immediate feeling, like maybe but when it comes to pain, we are not willing to invest. Like this, investing in yourself is a very painful but can be a very rewarding benefit, because it is long lasting. It's long lasting. But whereas if you ask I notice if you ask someone to invest a few thousand ringgit into some holiday, which they get immediate feeling good, it's quite easy. So, but you invest to something like investment of something like this, which will take, the results are very hard to determine, but the experience is what you get. All right. So the experience here is like over the years. The experience I had when I did my first direct selling, I had some experience. There I built the next one, and then I built the next one. I felt good. I knew these are the things I addressed all these things, and I could perform. And then I feel the next one. So when we get, that is all the experience. But of course, you can also look at it as failure, changing from one to the other. But the thing is, the experience I have here, now today I'm teaching this experience, there is a shortcut. You don't have to take 10 years, 15 years to make it. That's why today we are talking about a solo entrepreneur. A person whereby you don't need many people around you to become successful. You can there's many jobs are going to be kind of annihilated. You don't need those kind of jobs anymore. And a lot of things which we have today are not useful anymore. Right? So, but the skill in you is nothing cannot take away. That is a skill which you can have and do any business, any marketing, sales. You can better, why you didn't fail, you don't take it as a failure, it's an experience. And then that preparation you have prepares you for the next one. Okay. So meeting me here today, maybe you might feel it's not much of I hope it will be something worthwhile, but from here you can be your building block to the next level. Maybe later you have more, if you have better income, then you can go to a next one. So I learned this skill. When I want to learn something, I now don't have time to go and read the books and trial and error. What I do is quickly get a mentor, get a trainer, come in and teach the skill. Because the skills which you teach from and what you learn from practice yourself, there are certain techniques the finer techniques which can just tweak, we call it tweak the change. Okay, you can make a difference, very quick change. It's how you think and how you look at things, it will change the result. So like I now know that certain things I can pick up, I will change the result. So these are the things which if you like, click the link here and give you your name, and we will teach you all this skill. Okay, so the next week, or I don't know when, the next channel I will do is another very important one. This I feel very important. This one is called something which we call is it's called something you know you don't know. Okay, all right. It's something you know you don't know. It's you know you don't know. Okay, so then we know how to know what we know. Okay, so many people are in the circle whereby we are calling unconsciously incompetent, unconsciously competent or something. Wait, yeah, we are unconscious. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know that we don't know. Okay, that is what we call unconsciously. Yeah, unconsciously incompetent. All right. Yeah, unconsciously incompetent. That is the circle. Then I will share to you how you are. We are there. That is what the conditioning is. We are there, but we will break it down. I will show you how you break it down from unconsciously incompetent to consciously incompetent, and you become consciously. The first one is unconsciously incompetent. The next one is become consciously incompetent. That means you don't know. The next one is you become consciously. Then the last one is called consciously. Then you become unconsciously competent. That you are practicing. Okay, and the next one is called consciously competent. Okay, so that will be the next program I will share with you. So with this, I thank everyone who has been listening here for today, and please you like to follow, share, and get my updates on this program. Okay, so thank you very much who have listened in. I just like to share. Thank you and have a good afternoon. Bye.